So, hi everybody, and I welcome you all to this interview experience. Adarsh is one of those stellar performers of Prep Insta who has actually achieved not one, not two, but three offers, two off campus offers, one on campus offers, and he's set to secure his fourth offer. He is working as an intern somewhere. And it would be great if he introduces these things to you. If he tells the things about his experiences, it would be great because it's primarily about his success journey. So, Adarsh, over to you. Wear the hat of the anchor and go ahead. Tell us what's
Hello
the basic
there,
about you.
and hello guys. Myself, Kalanwada Sneta, and I am from Bangalore. And presently, I am a recent graduate of bachelor's degree from CMR Engineering College, which is located in Hyderabad, in the stream of artificial intelligence and data science. And through on campus, I got a job offer from Capgemini for 5.75 LPA, as well as through off campus, I got two offers, specifically from Cognizant as well as TCS Prime. Uh, Through NQT, obviously. And presently, I'm working at Textrack Sports as an intern, broadcast intern.
Okay. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll first of all talk about his experience at Capgemini and we'll learn more about it. So we'll talk about it first and then we'll move to his off campus experiences as well. Fine. Others, can you tell me one thing that how much span of time did you take? How many months did you take in preparing and when did you
So,
start preparing?
okay, when I got to know that Capgemini is visiting our campus within 1 month. So I got I was having 1 month time period. So basically, I started preparing in a 1 month time period. So first year I was into this aptitude. I was not good enough in quantitative aptitude. So later I'm familiar with this reasoning and reasoning. So since I was prepared for Accenture, so I was good enough with reasoning. So I took this I used second stuff for quantitative aptitude as well as gamification. It was best thing I have found. We'll be having like whenever we take a gamification round, the same instructions which are available in the Prep Insta Prime will be given in the exam time also. So I found that
Oh.
like
So
the same
in
videos
game
also
based
for exam.
aptitude test, you found out exactly same questions.
Yeah, exactly same. It was like for example, most of my friends was stuck in between level 10 as well as level 15. I was the only one. Around 2 to 3 games, I reached around 25 levels.
Great, great. However, I would suggest to every student that one very good strategic insight from Adarsh is that use ChatGPT, use GenAI tools extensively, upskill yourself in GenAI somehow. Because if you're using them correctly, as Adarsh did, he's right now having three offers. And if I'm not wrong, Adarsh, you're also doing some internship, right?
Yeah, I test
So,
practice both.
see, so he's also in a line to get his fourth offer, and PPO might be possible, right, Adarsh?
It's possible. And presently, I'm here itself in the office itself, and I'm giving you this interview.
Okay, okay. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the interview process. Can you walk me through the interview in Capgemini that you had on campus? And was there some particular section that you found very challenging or some section that you were not ready for?
So, everything was prepared well. The only thing is in the competitive time, you will be having a time limit, right? So that feels like a very a pressuring kind of thing. So to handle that, I used to I kept off this one self time practice. I'll be giving myself a 1 hour time. I will be saying how fast I can solve my questions. I'll be taking here also I'll be using the same thing, the ChatGPT. I'll be asking ChatGPT to generate some of the 100 pseudocode, for example. In Capgemini, I was having technical round. In the technical aptitude, we was having pseudocode. So the time consuming thing is only pseudocode. Like we need to iterate and everything. We need a paperwork to be done. So I took this ChatGPT help to generate multiple around 50, 60 pseudocodes. Then I kept a timer of 1 hour and I started solving them. Within a 1 hour, I took whenever for example on first day I was solving around I solved around 30 problems, that's it, 30 pseudocode, and
Oh,
I kept on processing practicing. Then later I was able to solve 1 minute one pseudocode. 60, like
So
within 60 minutes, I solved 60 pseudocode. I increased my efficiency by 100%.
So, Adarsh, can you tell me this, that what were the exact rounds that you had in your complete on campus placements? What was the first round?
Okay.
What was the second round? What was the progression? That.
Simple, the college provided me the link to apply. So I simply applied there and like through Superset, obviously. So later that on the first day itself, I was having this one like aptitude. If I got qualified into aptitude, I'll be having this gamification and other rounds. So after that, once we get qualified, like whoever clears the aptitude, like for example, they'll be obviously eligible for this one, uh, 4.25 LPA package one.
Okay.
Then later, yeah, then later whoever like eligible, they'll be having cutoff, I guess, no idea. Like whoever cleared aptitude, they have they got interview mail directly. Some people got coding mail separately. So whoever got coding mail, they need to solve we'll be having two coding questions. So like whoever solve like two coding questions, they'll be eligible for 7 LPA, and whoever solve at least one coding question, they'll be eligible for this 5.75 LPA.
Okay.
I got this 5.75 LPA.
Okay. So, post this coding round, is there any technical discussion round or something like that, or HR
Yeah,
interview?
like there was an interview round. Actually, it was specified that there will be a technical interview as well as HR interview and separately. But we was having, I was having both the technical and HR interview with one panelist.
Okay. So, in one panel only, you had your technical interview as well as your HR interview in on campus
Yeah,
Capgemini, correct? Okay.
yeah.
So, so while you were going ahead for the coding round, what kind of coding or what kind of things were asked? So, was it just simple problems or were there DSA based problems?
You can't say simple, but DSA is applicable. It was having some of the medium-based questions itself. We was expecting at least first question will be the easier one, but it was not easier. Like it was like a kind of arrangements and everything.
Okay. Okay.
Concept based this DSA concept
Okay.
based questions are only available.
Okay. So, I hope you've seen the 150 not out list and the top 100
Yeah,
course list.
yeah.
So, was there any
Obviously,
chance that those lists?
whenever I go into this any technical round or any coding round, I obviously see this top 150 questions. Sometimes
Okay.
I take those 150 questions and I ask ChatGPT to give me the optimized one or shortest one, whichever is easy. Give me the best example with the I'll be giving a prompt assume me I am a 70 class kid, explain me this question. So it will be explaining the perfect one. I'll be seeing the code and obviously I know the concept, so I can write the code without any
By
further
far,
revision.
I think that ChatGPT has equally played a great role in your selection. And
Yeah,
this is really commendable on your part that you have used that tool very judiciously. And to every student who is watching this, you must be guided with the fact that nowadays you can look here itself is a prime example of it, that if you can use Gen AI tools well, you can actually land up good offers, you can perform better in your upcoming job. Fine.
yeah,
But I'll shift back again, Adarsh, and I'll come back to the technical round now. So you had appeared for
okay.
coding, you went through the 150 list, you did various things. Post that, for technical interview, did you focus on some specific sections of skills or your core subjects or your projects? And what skills was primarily the interviewer interested in? What kind of skills was he expecting? What kind of questions he was asking? So can you ponder a bit about that interview, that technical interview that you had?
So basically, in the Capgemini's technical interview, it was a virtual interview. So
Hmm.
he asked me firstly whenever the panel asked me to join the interview call. So I entered and he asked me to introduce myself, and he was having this resume with him itself. In another screen, I guess he was having my resume. So he asked me I can see that you have mentioned Java in your resume, and he started with Java. Like he asked me why did you choose Java language? Why not Python or C++. And later on, after the answering, he asked me about the project and multiple questions. He asked me why did you use this method? Why did you use this language? You can use another backend, like kind of thing. And
Okay.
later on, yeah, later he asked like a simple Java and hooks based concept, and that's it. He didn't ask much. And HR, I didn't take HR round. Directly, he was satisfied, and he told, okay, others, nice to talking to you.
So,
You're good to
so
go.
what
He asked me to leave.
based, what OOPS based questions were asked to you?
Like he asked me about inheritance, encapsulation, everything, all four oops concepts he asked me. And some of inheritance, he asked me to write the code, how do you perform inheritance. So he was having that uh, screen share option. So he asked me to share the screen and write the code, inheritance code. And he also asked me some, hash map question. I remember hash map question. Uh, like uh, um, Find the occurrence of the characters present in the string. So he asked me to write the code. We was not having compiler in the Capgemini round, so he asked me to write in the notepad.
Okay. Okay. So, would you like to give some advice to those people who are going for Capgemini interviews or some kind of Capgemini rounds? Would you like to give them any final tip or insight for specifically for Capgemini?
So nothing much. You need to be aware about whatever you are mentioning in your resume. If you mention some of the other thing, C++, you simply mention C for you are gone there. So I suggest you you can also use here also this ChatGPT. So nothing. You have to give the job description which is available in this whatever company you're applying. Give that and give your resume. So ask the chat to give the prompt style, give me top 100 questions based on my job description and my resume, and it will give for the technical round or final round if you are, it will be giving you. And it can also provide a dialogue based answer also, which you can prepare easily.
Okay. Okay. So, I hope that people who are watching this they get inspired from your journey and they really work hard on their skill sets. They go ahead, they prepare for companies like Capgemini, and once they do, they realize that not just any course, not just any specific sheet can help you out, but it is essential that you go ahead and you help yourself out more on the
Uh,
particular sets of ChatGPT as well as Gen AI tools everywhere. Basically, you have to be on it while you're preparing for it, right?
if you want a job in technical round, obviously you have to be up to date.
Mhm. So, I hope that helps students, and to all of you who are watching this, I always suggest this, and I hope Adarsh is also aware about this. That in my classes, I always say, keep doing good for the others, and things will be great for you ahead.